I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a celebration.
I would beat you.
When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties.
Yo, 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 welcome back to the fifth round. As always, your boy, Stephen Moustaris. And man, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Usually, I'm waiting until Monday morning to probably sit down and, kind of start recording these videos, my takeaway from the weekend's fights and whatnot. But dude, UFC 281 last night had me buzzing all night. I was up probably till 4 or 5 a.m. just on YouTube and shit, trying to find like the post-fight interviews, all the content I could possibly grab. Man, I was just buzzing. I'll just dive right into it, I guess. Just the finishing of Israel Adesanya Alex Pereira fight. Oh my God! See, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I kind of thought Adesanya was gonna get it done. I didn't think he was going to try to get a takedown. Like, I thought he might threaten it early to maybe just open him up a little bit. But, I mean, good God. I was very impressed. First round, they came out. They're both firing away. I was pretty impressed with both of them. And then, bam, at the end of the bell. I mean, good God. It looked like Alex Pereira was out on his feet. Saved by the bell quite literally. And then round two just blew my mind that he came back and won that round. In my opinion, I thought Pereira won round two. The pressure and everything. And man, I kept the people I was with, because I was at the local B-Dubs. Shouts out to B-Dubs. But man, everybody I was with, I kept telling them, I was like, guys, I'm getting fucking scared at how much Adesanya's ass is on the fence. And I know he's really good at, movements and shit, but Pereira is so fucking big. I mean, god damn, that guy looks so much bigger than Adesanya last night in, round three. Real quick, even at the end of round two, I wonder what was going through Adesanya's head when Alex got the takedown on him. I was sitting there like, oh, Jesus. That just kind of shows how bad sometimes Israel could probably be on a takedown defense. Even though when he's training for a wrestler like a Whitaker and type guys like that, like he is really, really good at doing it. But, he wasn't prepared for Alex Pereira to come in and try to take him down. So that was kind of embarrassing. And then at least, third round, he comes back and gets the takedown. See, this is where I start getting a little ahead of myself, I would say. Like, if I had to critique fights at all, like just all the years of me watching fights, like, trust me, I know it's way different when you're in there. I've sparred a billion times in my life. Like, trust me, I understand it's way different when you're in there. But from watching on TV and, watching pay-per-view and watching these same fighters fight forever, I kind of thought that third round, I thought Izzy could have done a lot more work on the ground. He did a great job of control time. I can't say anything like that. But, I just that's my only takeaway with Izzy is I wish he was a little more of a, I wish he would headhunt a little, or not headhunt, but like head for the, hunt for the finish a little bit more. And, I kind of thought he kind of took it a little easy on the ground in round three. And then round four, I was sitting there the entire time like, what the fuck are you doing, Izzy? Like, I know it, like I said, I know it's easy to say in there and everything, but dude, I felt like Alex Pereira was gassed. He was gone. He was ready to be finished, and Adesanya just didn't put the foot on the gas, man. And I'm sitting there like, dude, I think it's coming back to bite him. And by the fifth round, if I'm being honest with you guys, by the fifth round, I'm sitting there like so kind of annoyed of the last round and a half that just I thought Izzy could have done a lot more and could have maybe got him out of there on the ground in round three, or definitely probably could have finished him in round four if you'd have pushed the pace and do what he was doing. But man, round five, I was rooting for Alex Pereira by that rate. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of switched. I was impressed with how Israel was looking, but dude, there's just something about if you want to be like the greatest of all time and everything, like you have to be searching for finishes. Like, and I know we can sit here all day like GSP never got finishes at the end, and it's truly one of my only knocks on the guys. I felt like he was always like looking to just, grind out 5-round wins. And, I know John Jones had some close ones recently in his last couple, but like, dude, let's not forget he took out Gustafson in DC twice. Like, the Shogun, who was the Rampages, like everybody, Leona Machida, he was finishing everyone. Chael Sonnen, literally everyone you could think of. Anderson Silva was finishing everybody you could think of. Adesanya was finishing in the beginning of his career, and just recently it's been a lot. And I get it too. When you're the champion, you don't need to do that extra shit. But when he's telling trust, trust, you don't want to miss this. He said it the last 5 or 6 pay-per-views, and we've all could have probably missed it and been fine. But, dude, for Alex to come back in that 5th round and to put Adesanya out like that, man, like, it just leaves you sitting here wondering, like, does he deserve a rematch? Like, I don't know about you guys. It's tough to sit there. I get that he's been a long reigning champion and shit. I get that. Trust me, I totally get that. But it's like, dude, you just lost this guy 3 straight times now. And I get it. The first one could have went back and forth, but now you've been finished twice. And people out there saying that finish was bad. Come on now. Are you joking me? Like, boy, I thought that Adesanya was out on his feet. I thought it was a good stoppage. I can see where people say let him go on their shield, but, like, guys, this is where the ref comes in. This is where the trainers come in. This is where your coaches come. All these things. It's like you're there to protect the fighter from their ego and everything. Like, Adesanya would have took some very unnecessary damage if they would have let that fight go on. My man was out. I'm not trying to be mean here either. I'll probably put a picture up right now, but, like, when he was rocked towards the end, right when Mark Goddard called it, and he was literally hunched over at the hip, like, dude, do you know what a Muay Thai expert like fucking Alex Pereira would have done with him if he would have bent over like that? Like, it would Muay Thai clinch, knee to the fucking face, and I think Adesanya would have been more of a meme than what his last fight was with Pereira, or what it is already. Like, I really think I think Adesanya should be thanking Mark Goddard. And that's just my opinion. Like, I mean, if I get it too, though. Like, if he wants to go out on a shield, he should be able to go out on a shield. But there's no doubt about it. He was 1 or 2 punches away from turning into Elsa, for real. So, and I know that's pretty fucked up because he was saying it, but it's coming. That's coming out there. You can't say, like, he's going to be like Elsa or something, and then from Frozen, and then you get starched. So, but it's like, where do we go from here now? Because I can see where Israel deserves a rematch if we're talking any other person beats him. But we're talking a guy who has beaten him 3 times now. I just don't know, man. I really just don't know. But at the same time, like, they better get the rematch in, because Alex Pereira is not going to beat a Robert Whittaker. He's not going to beat, I don't know if he could beat Apollo Costa. Like, I think that'd be a great fight. But, like, I mean, not to even be funny here, but, like, if Luke Rockhold, like, the Luke Rockhold that we know that isn't fighting at above sea level, like we just saw, like, crazy high, like he just did against Paulo, but, like, that man, if he got Pereira down, like, if anybody Vittori, even Strickland, even though we saw that already, but if Strickland goes in there thinking he could take him down, like, I think Jared Cannonier, like, all these guys I really think would be very hard matchup for Alex, and I don't know if he's even able to beat these guys. But the cool part about all of this is, like, dude, shouts out to Alex, though. Honestly, guys, could you imagine? Like, he's been vocal in interviews talking. The only reason I came to MMA was because I saw Israel Adesanya making good money, and he was beating everybody, and I beat this guy twice, so why not? So he literally set out his goal just to beat this man, and he fucking did it, and that's just, wow. It's impressive, but it also is kind of sad, too, because, I mean, without Adesanya clearing out the division and stuff, Pereira is not getting the chance that he's getting this early. So it's a double-edged sword. Your heart goes out to Adesanya. You got to feel good for Pereira. It was just a wild fucking night. And it's just one of those things, like we've all been talking, dude. It's like, maybe it's just that one fighter. It's that kryptonite. But, I mean, also, too, the last little point is, like, I know somebody said it out there that, it's like when John Jones first fought Gustafsson. It's like, you're not used to the size. And, like, when he fought Reyes. And these guys that are his size, like, they give him problems. And Adesanya's always been way bigger. And for him to be way smaller this fight, it might play a factor. But he was winning pretty good. I really think it was him just not putting his foot on the gas pedal. But I don't know where they're going to go from here. Adesanya deserves whatever he wants. But it is very tough that you lost to the same guy 3 times. So, I mean, luckily, the ref stopped it early enough. I think Eugene Behrman's going to get him back in there. And, I mean, if it's true from what Adesanya's been saying, he's been super bored and hasn't been motivated. So what else is going to motivate you from, like, what else is going to motivate you from fighting a guy that's coming in to try to take everything you got, that's beating you in kickboxing? Like, this is your chance to rewrite that wrong. And if it's true what Eugene Behrman was saying about Adesanya, just not fucking firing in this camp and not being serious until later on. Like, I mean, maybe Adesanya just doesn't have that fire anymore. I mean, you guys got to remember, like, once you hit a certain once you hit that peak of where you wanted to be, and you're even further than you wanted to be financially and stuff, like it's going to be hard to probably keep working every day. But also, I guess I'm like, my ego's still attached to me. I guess it would be really hard for me to go into fights knowing that anybody could put me out, and just, I don't know, that would be something I would really try not to do, is get knocked out by somebody. I don't think I could ever feel comfortable in a fight, but also I don't have the skill levels out of Adesanya, so who knows what they're thinking. So, but this has been the 5th round. As always, your boy Stephen Moustaris, and let's go. UFC 281, wild.